Lately, I feel like I've been tested with the belief that I have in myself. And a lot of people are throwing the word delusional around. And if I were to describe myself, I would for sure say that I'm delusional. And I kind of wonder what the actual definition of delusional is, because when I think of it, it's practically believing something so much that it's crazy because there's no evidence. And another word for that is also faith. You have to have faith in the things that are not seen. And so in my life, I feel like there has been different situations and scenarios that have tested my faith where things didn't seem to have, I don't want to say an outcome, but things didn't seem to have a solution. But only because I didn't have that specific control of what that outcome looked like didn't mean that it was out of control. And I've had to learn over the past couple years that you have to leave room for God, the universe, whoever you believe in, to meet you halfway, even to meet you a quarter way, whatever. But all you can do is all you can do. You can only really focus on the things that you can control. So lately, I've been focused on taking inspired action, which I feel like is really important. And everything that I've done has been because I've been inspired to do so. And instead of sitting on the thoughts of my ideas and overthinking and overanalyzing and talking myself out of it, if I can, do it in that moment or write it down and schedule a time to do it later. But ultimately, taking the action. So when you take inspired action, you realize that these ideas that you have and these dreams and these goals that you have, they're all in here for a reason. And as you start to take these steps, you start to realize how, even though you didn't necessarily know where these steps were taking you, the way that it unfolds always makes so much sense. And it's like when I look back at January 2023, when I made the decision to take inspired action, the way that things have unfolded has been, let's just say, I started here and now I'm like here. And I did not even in my mind think that that's where I would be or that this is where I would be. So in the moment, you think like, okay, I'm just going to do something. Okay, I'm going to start this course, or I'm going to become a coach, or I'm going to get in the gym again. And you think they're little things, but they're all compounding into something greater. And whenever you really focus on those things and let go, that's the key word, you let go of the outcome. And that's really hard because you always want to have security and you always want to have like this knowing, this sureness that you're going to be okay, that everything is going to work out just how you need it to be. So if it's in your head, you're like, okay, I know how it is. I'm good. I know what to expect. Because the unknown is a scary place because you have no control over the unknown. But the unknown is where these amazing possibilities and opportunities and miracles lie. And if you don't open space for these things to come in, then you miss out on so many possibilities, so much potential. So it's so important during this time when you decide to leave that space for miracles to happen, to to never doubt or question the process, because your mindset is your biggest superpower. And you need to cultivate a mindset of strong faith, of strong belief, and not only the process, but also yourself. And you have to truly believe that what you're doing, the actions that you're taking, all of your ideas, your thoughts, that they're leading you somewhere great. And me personally, I have completely conditioned myself to sound crazy. Like when things are completely like I have no control over, like, how do I even explain this? When I make certain decisions and I just jump in, most people would say like, okay, well, what was the outcome going to be of this? Is this a great investment? Like, the most important investment you can make is in yourself. And there's like a way to know that it's something that you truly want. Have you ever heard of the saying, if it's not a hell yes, then it's a hell no? I kind of live by that. I think about it for a second and I'm like, okay, do I really want this? Is it a hell yes? Am I excited about it? Does it like bring me joy when I think about it? Does it make me like feel fulfilled? And if it's a hell yes, then bam. I'm not going to take too much time to overthink it. It's like less talk, more do. And not everybody lives like that. You know, maybe you have to be in certain stages of life to be able to maneuver that way. I mean, I don't have a family, I don't have kids, so I don't have to really think about these things, but this is kind of how I've been going about my life, and things have been so magically falling into place. And whenever you see these type of like results, you see things are happening, that just means to keep going. That doesn't mean to slow down. That means what you're doing, keep doing it. Keep taking that inspired action. And consistency is the biggest key, because when it comes to thinking of things in a bigger scale, more on like a universal level, time is something, it's a very tricky topic, but time it's like nothing compared to the grand scheme of things. So you don't have control on the timing of these things. Like, the most important thing is focusing not on the timeline, not on what's going to happen, where you're going to be. Like, you don't focus on these things. All you focus on is every single day consistently doing the things you feel called to do, and knowing that things are purposely, it's like playing a game. It's like playing the game of chess, which, not gonna lie, I don't know how to play chess, but life is really like a game. You just have to move the right pieces, right? And then that inspiration is like, is the movement. And the action that you take is like literally like you're placing this piece here and this piece here. And ultimately you want to win the game, right? Right. So you got to think smart. Doesn't have to be in a logical sense. I think it's really good to have balance, obviously. I think sometimes I lack a little bit of the logical balance, but that's kind of like what makes me me. I've done a lot of crazy things in my life. Crazy good things, crazy things. And ultimately I've grown from it, and I've learned a lot, and I'm a very adventurous, free-spirited person. And I know that I have really big goals and really big dreams. And a lot of times you have to take these crazy risks and do these big things to achieve big results, practically. So what I'm saying from this is you have to leave room for miracles to happen. Leave room for God to work in your life. And with that space, that unknown area, you have to really fill it with faith. Almost a delusional faith. if that makes sense. You have to completely let go and know. Let go and know that you are always taken care of. You are doing the right thing. It all comes down to like your intuition, and life is too short to not do the things that bring you peace and bring you joy. Easier said than done, because obviously we have to make a living, pay bills, all of these things. But I would say at least my goal in life is to have both, to do the things that I enjoy in life while also making a living from the things that I enjoy doing in life. Because that is living. That is actual living to me. Well, that is my TED Talk for tonight. I'm feeling really good. My birthday was last weekend, a couple days ago. I'm 29 now, so I'm feeling a little more wise, wiser than I was yesterday. And I really am. It sounds like a joke, but it's not a joke. So I'm really excited for like this new chapter in my life. There's a lot of change, a lot of moving pieces. I'm definitely playing the game of chess right now and really pursuing this life that I envision. So I challenge you to take a step forward, whether that be changing something in your beliefs and having more faith in yourself and in the process and in just the universe for really providing you with the life that you dream to have inside. And take inspired action. If there's something on your heart, you want to take piano lessons, sign up for piano classes or watch YouTube videos. YouTube has so many videos. That's how I learned a lot of things. Little secret, I learned how to be so charismatic from watching YouTube videos. So this is a major tool. If you're inspired to volunteer in the community, do that. Stop making excuses. If you're, inspired to go to the gym, just go to the gym. Don't overthink it. Don't think you need a personal trainer. Don't be too scared of the gym. Start slow. Show up. The most important thing is to show up. So that is all. Have a good night. I will see you in the next video.